Hello my fellow gamers, UltraGamer64 here, and today I've got another part of Plants vs. Zombies for you guys. In the last episode, we killed all the zombies with a Doom Shroom, and we moved on to the backyard. Now, you're going to notice something different. Now it has 6 lanes, and 2 of them, and that's what we got the lily pad in the last episode for. So now we can plant the lily pads on water, and we can plant our normal plants on top of them. Crazy Dave also informed us that all of our mushroom-based plants will not work in the daytime, or else they will fall asleep. Later on, we get a plant to help with this that will keep them awake, but for now, they are pretty much useless and just really take up space. So until we get that plant to wake up our mushrooms, then we're just going to be picking the normal pea shooters, ice shooters, or snow peas, repeaters, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to start off with some sunflowers, and this is when the game starts to get really challenging and really fun, because the zombies start coming in bigger hordes. They don't just come one at a time anymore. They come in bigger hordes, they're tougher, they're faster, everything like that, so it's much more fun. Yep, so right now just continue the level as normal, as you normally would. And you're going to want to start placing those lily pads, because sooner or later the zombies are going to start coming in the water. So you're going to want some plants to defend against those. Yeah, never forget the pool. Like, in the pool, zombies won't come as much as they normally do, but they will come a decent amount, so you want to be able to defend against that. You want to make sure to have a pea shooter, probably a snow pea shooter, and maybe a repeater if possible. That will keep your pool area safe. And right now, like for example, if a zombie would get to the lawnmowers at the end of the pool, then it would only kill that zombie. It would not go down the entire yard and kill every zombie. We need a special lawnmower for that. So we cannot buy it yet, but later on we will be able to. But when we're in the pool, it would just be safer to not let any of the zombies through, rather than take that risk of just killing one of them and then letting the rest of the zombies through when we don't have enough sun to replenish our defense. Now what I've done here, I've set up a little strategy. 4 sunflowers in the top corner and 4 sunflowers in the bottom corner, and then we've got pea shooters lining them, and then we're going to put snow pea shooters in front of them. So the zombies get hit by double the peas, and they also get slowed down. That will work with conehead zombies, buckethead zombies, all the tougher zombies. Now this zombie's gonna get through just because I don't really have any good plant placing skills. So I'm just gonna kinda let him go through, and he's gonna get killed by the lawnmower, but then I'm easily able to rebuild. Just as he's walking, I can already rebuild both behind him. But he's going to take out that lawnmower, but it's not too big of a threat. We just need to make sure to defend that row to the best of our ability. So here we go, our first final wave. As you can see, the zombies in the pool have little rubber ducks that they will float on to get to the other side of the pool and try and eat you. Gonna try and get another snow pea, which we successfully do, which will slow down the conehead zombies and the normal zombies so we can kill them. But yeah, these levels are gonna start getting really, really intense. Just wait until the last zombies die off. Takes a tiny bit, but not too long. They just are kind of stubborn when dying. One more zombie to go, and he's eating away at the walnut while getting his arm and head blown off. And here we get a new plant, the squash. This is basically a one-shot kill plant. You place it in front of a zombie, he will see the zombie and crush it. It recharges really slow though, so you can't put like an entire line of the squash or anything like that. It's a very limited plant, but it's a one-shot kill, so they're very helpful if you can place them right. So right here I'm going to revert back to my normal strategy. Sunflowers in the back, then pea shooters, then maybe snow pea shooters, and then probably repeaters or something like that. Some variation of that. I'm always going to have primarily the same strategy. I'm never going to put sunflowers over the water though, just for the simple fact that we will already have 4 sunflowers. We don't really need 6, and we need all the space we can get so the zombies don't get to the other end of our pool. Because if they do, that's not going to be very good, since, as I've explained before, it's only going to kill 1 zombie. So we're going to want to place pea shooters in the back, just so we have an optimal defense for the water. Since we haven't really faced any water zombies yet, except for those ones before, we don't really know how to prepare for them exactly. So just leave the back open for pea shooters, snow pea shooters, and repeaters, and you'll be perfectly fine. Alright, here's a conehead zombie, and I'm actually going to use a squash just to get rid of him and show you guys what he does. Because he's a pretty cool plant, I will admit. He is really cool. The only downside, he recharges slow. That's really the only bad thing about him. I mean, look at how slow he's recharging. He's almost as slow as the walnut, if not slower. Here we've got a newspaper zombie. They were never really too hard. You can destroy their newspaper fairly easily. And then they just get a little bit faster and more angry. But they're pretty easy to kill. As you can see, we can take them out with 1 pea shooter. And this is a new item actually. This is a gift box, and we just unlocked mini games. I'm going to be saving those for extra parts after the main Let's Play, so you guys won't see any mini games for quite a while. But when we do get into them, a lot of the mini games are very, very, very fun. So we will get those very soon, so I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. But anyways, we're going to continue the level as normal. Yeah. If you notice a little cutout between the audio from earlier and now, my recording software actually stopped recording my voiceover, so the voiceover is actually in 2 parts. How fun. But, yeah, we're just going to continue through the level. I already talked about all I wanted to talk about, and now I'm like out of ideas for stuff to talk about. Perfect. We're gonna set up some ice pea shooters in the front of the pea shooters just to slow down all the zombies, because we don't want them getting through, because we don't want to die, because dying is never fun, ever. It's not a good thing to do. It really isn't. Anyways, the first onslaught of the level is fast approaching. It's even here. But, all there is conehead zombies, normal zombies, so nothing really that hard. Alright, we made it through that onslaught pretty fast. Nothing much to say about it, just gonna start putting down some ice pea shooters to slow down bucket heads, for example, one that's in the pool. And whatever other bucket heads might show up. Yeah, and once we get the ice pea shooters in, that will be a pretty solid defense. Nothing will really get through that, just since you have the ice pea shooters slowing them down, you have 3 peas pelting the same zombie at once, you've got the normal pea shooters, along with the ice pea shooter shooting at once. The defense is really, really good. It can't really be broken, to be honest. Unless you get a really strong zombie like a football zombie, but even then it's hard for him to get through. But the same strategy applies to really all the zombies. 3 for the bucket head, 2 for the cone head, 1 for the normal. Pretty simple. Alright, and here we are at the end of the level with the final onslaught, which is coming in a few minutes once we kill off these last few zombies. Alright, we've got our full defense, and the zombies are bringing all they've got. Well, so far anyways, that we haven't seen every zombie that's in the game yet. But we're going to put a squash down right here to kill off this football zombie, because he will be a major threat. But as you guys saw, these zombies spawned in the middle of the pool, so that's why you want to have your plants back as far as they can be, just to keep them safe, because the buckethead would have already eaten the ice pea shooter if it was there. But anyways, along with that, all the zombies die, except for those 3. Just because there's 2 bucket heads, it's going to take a little bit to kill them off. But we're going to get a new plant. It's called the threepeater. It basically shoots peas in 3 different lanes. So that's really helpful if you're trying to defeat mass quantities of zombies. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed the content and the commentary, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribe. You can also follow me at the links below on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.